So these dolls must be made of crack, right? Some kind of drug? They have to have drugs in them. Hi, it's Lucy and Tucker, and today we're going to be crocheting a Labubu. Why, you may ask? I don't know, okay? Somehow this has wriggled its way into my brain as an idea of something I want to do, and I thought I would film it for you all. Okay, a week ago, someone I know showed me their Labubu, and at first I was like, this is an ugly doll, isn't it? It's not very good looking. But as the week went on, I was like, do I kind of want one? And I assume that's how it works for everyone. That must be it. It must have something in it. I feel it. And if you're familiar with Labubus at all, then you know that they are impossible to get. And I don't know if I would buy a real one anyway. So I thought, let me just spend much less money and crochet myself one. Maybe crochet some customers one. I might bring it to my next market. We'll see. I found this pattern from Plushie Co. or Plushie Co. Patterns on Instagram. I'll leave the pattern link down below. This will also be kind of like a little pattern review kind of video because I'm going to be following that pattern to make my Labubu. Even saying it, it sounds ridiculous. I don't know what has come over me really. So the yarn that I will be using is Burlap Blanket. I don't really have a flesh, like skin colored yarn. This is kind of the closest I have, this and like a baby pink, which maybe might look better. But the secondary color that I want to use for like the outfit, pajamas, fur, I don't even know what a Labubu like is. Is it a monster? Is it a bunny? Why does it have fangs? There's so many questions. I want to use this Burlap Baby Blanket sparkle yarn in the color Rose Glow Sparkle. So I didn't want to have like pink skin and then the outfit or whatever is also pink. So yeah, and I thought the sparkle would look good. So this is what I got. And then I have regular white for the teeth. This pattern has a stencil for the eyes and also an option to just embroider the eyes so they're squinty. And I think I'm going to do the squinty eyes, at least for the first one. If I love crocheting this, maybe I'll make more. We'll see. If I do feel like I want to make more, then I might try to invest in something more skin colored or something like that. We'll see. I just want to see if I like the pattern, if I like making this at all. So the first step in the pattern is to make the ears. So that is where I'm going to start. I'm going to head to my couch and start crocheting. Done the arms. I was wrong before. It's actually, I was supposed to start with the arms, not the ears. Now I do the ears. This is what the arms look like, and we're just gonna keep chugging along. Also, I changed my shirt because I spilled salsa on my other one, so yeah. I got the ears. These are the ears. They were made a bit differently than I thought they would be. This is 3D. I assumed they were flat. I don't know if you're supposed to stuff them later, but they didn't really look stuffed in the image to me. So we'll see. I'm just moving slow. I feel like I'm always moving slow, but I did have to redo one of the ears because I just got confused and I had one was bigger than the other. So I redid one and now they look mostly fine, and still have the arms. They didn't go anywhere. Now I think it is time to finally crochet the head. Yeah, I've just been taking a lot of breaks. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get all this done tonight, mostly because of the lighting. I want the video to look good. I know, very superficial, but the sun is going down. It already doesn't look great. I might move. I might have to get off the couch. So the head, she is finished. Obviously I still have to do the embroidery and stuff. That all comes last. but I have the head and I have the arms and feet in another room because obviously I moved. The rest of this plushie will be finished probably in this chair. It seems like the next step is like the hood part of this plushie. Again, I should probably look up, what is it? Is she a monster? I think she's a monster. Why does she have bunny ears? Who is Labubu, you know? Like, is it fur? I saw some people saying pajamas. I don't know, like, what is around. Anyway, the colored part, which will be done in this pink sparkly yarn. It seems like it's taking a while, or at least it seems like it's taking a while to me because it's the next day. Don't ask about my shirt. The actual working time is like not that bad, I don't think. Like, I'm definitely gonna finish this today. I haven't been timing myself, which maybe I should have, to like know if I should like market prep this or anything. Again, I don't know if I sell these. I don't know how I could price them because the actual Labubus are like $30. But this is like an 8-inch plushie with multiple pieces sewed on. So I don't really want to sell it for $30. So I don't know like how much I could price it for. So maybe it's just for me. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if you would buy a crocheted Labubu, or I guess it's a Lafufu. I've seen that because it's not an official Labubu from, I think it's Pop Mart that sells them. I don't know what the brand is, but yeah, we'll be back. Tucker, you have anything to say? Thank you. So I finished the hood. Now it's time to get the hood, or the head inside the hood. This is supposed to be a pattern review, so I wanted to come on and share the instruction for this. I do find a little bit confusing. I don't really fully understand what it's telling me, to be honest. Obviously I can just shove it in, but there's like instructions about knowing where the beginning of the round is and everything, and I don't really know the purpose of that, so I'm just confused about that. And there's some sewing instructions that I'm a little confused about, so I'll figure it out. But yeah, if you were looking to make this pattern, that's just one thing I noted. So next is getting these two things combined, and then it's the legs and the body, and then sewing everything together. This feels tiring for some reason. And Tucker's here because he loves heads. Hello. Okay, we won't talk about how many days it's been since the last update, but I now have all the pieces to my Labubu. This is the newest part, leg/body. We have the ears. The first thing where's the other ear? Tucker's sitting on it. Excuse me, sir. Sir, thank you. We have the ears, and we have the arm. And the most important part, the head. I don't know if I talked about it. I'm not super happy with how the head turned out, but maybe I'll be happier when it's all together. But the next part is obviously stuff the body. Sew the head to the body, and then sew all the other parts, and then sew the arms and the ears. I've never really done this many pieces for an amigurumi, so we'll just see what happens. Hopefully I'm able to sew it together. She's done. I finally finished the Labubu. We won't talk about how my time estimate was very off. I did make other things in between. I finished Labubu. This is her, this is she, this is what she looks like. I wish I could show you in the sun, but it's not actually very sunny outside. The sun's kind of out, so maybe I'll try and get a clip. But like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I did use sparkly yarn for her fur, or whatever this is supposed to be. And it's really hard to see, but hopefully in the sunlight, in real life, you can tell. It's not like super duper sparkly, but you can definitely tell that there are sparkles, which I like. And this is her. Don't know what I'm gonna do with her yet. I probably will have her out at my market. I don't know if anyone will buy her, and I'll probably price her pretty high because I kind of maybe want to keep her since she's my first one, but we'll just see. I want to make another one, but I don't know if I want to make another one. So we'll see. My overall review of the pattern is that it was definitely helpful. Like, I'm not used to making this kind of amigurumi, so there's no way I would have freehanded this or could have freehanded this. So I'm happy with it, but actually following the pattern, I did have some issues towards the end, which is why I didn't really come back. I mentioned I think I had some issues with whatever the directions were for the head, and then some of the directions for the face. The face was kind of my fault. I think her face just turned out smaller than intended, so there's that. Yeah, just some of the instructions were just very unclear to me. There's no other way to say it. Like, they just were not clear. Anything to do with like attaching pieces or anything like that, I wasn't fully sure what was going on. But that could also be due to like lack of experience. Like I keep saying, I'm not used to making like these person-sized dolls. Pointing out flaws. For some reason, this arm is higher. I feel like on camera, it doesn't look that bad. I tried to fix it, but I just could not figure out. And the ears somehow turned out a little differently. I don't know why. Maybe I should have remade probably this ear. I don't really know what happened, but I think it's fine. We'll see. And yeah, I'm happy to have made Labubu. I think I will definitely make more, just not this week. She's here. I don't know if I'm gonna get a real Labubu. I guess she's a Lafufu, like I said earlier. She's very big and like kind of snuggly. So I do see like a little bit of a market because normal Labubus are not this big, I'm pretty sure. So this one, like you can actually hold. And yeah, there's no way this is going on any type of keychain. It's so big. It's literally a stuffed animal basically. So I think that's fun. And also in the future, I do want to make ones with the felt eyes, like the actual open eyes. The next Labubu I make will have open eyes. I'm going to get some felt. And that's all I have for you in this video. In the comments, let me know if you're interested in Labubu, if you've never heard of Labubu, if you know what she is. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you like this video. I make crochet and other types of crafty content, mostly for my small business, but also sometimes for other things or just personal gratification. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.